I'll add to stream. I'll add to stream. Let's see if you're there. Let's see if you're there. Let me check and see if we can see things taking place. So I'm Russ Johns, host of the Pirate Broadcast and captain of the Pirate Syndicate. If you don't know what that means, that's okay. We'll get into it. So I just want to go here. I'm looking on my phone right now to see if I can see anything that we need to do. So I'm going to go to manage, view my profile. Let's see what I got going on here. Thank you so much for being here, by the way. I just really appreciate the fact that if you're here joining in, this is going to be part of the equation to get you on the road to revenue using video. I've got a series of these things going on, and I'm ecstatic about this thing. And I got to find the right one. See all activity, posts. And they're changing a few things. Now, I'm doing this through events. However, I created 2 events today. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. I got here. Is it even going on? Is it going on? Let me see how can we do this? Let me go to events, my network. Where's events on my phone? Can you see me? If you could see me, say something. If anyone's here, I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Is anyone there? Is anyone home? Is anyone home? All right. Well, regardless, the reality is that we're here. We've got a few things going on, and I'm gonna produce this. I'm gonna produce this show because this is an exciting time to be alive. This is the most exciting time in humanity's history because we are at a point where we can actually pick up a phone, start a show, get a concept in our head, and actually generate some interest and revenue. So I want to make a few changes. I want to bring this up here. I'm going to share this screen. I'm going to share the screen. Please hold while I share your screen. Screen sharing is enacted. So I'm going to bring this on. Let me see what this looks like. Okay. Add to stream. Now I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this solo project off, and I'm down in the corner. How cool is that? Michael Baker, I'm here. You're just not all there. Junaid, thank you so much for being here. David, looking forward to it. This is exciting. This is really exciting. And if you're here, gratitude for all your activities, support, and everything that you have going on. And I'm super excited about this. I was out this morning. I had to take mom over to get her hearing aids adjusted. So been out all morning, had breakfast, everything going on. It's still early here in Arizona, fairly early. It's a relative term, right? But I want to share with you some of the things that actually matter the most in your online presence and some of the things that you can do to share your inspiration, your attitude, your excitement, the things that you're putting in place and producing results with. So I want to walk you through this thing about how you can actually generate revenue with video. You're saying, well, whatever we need to do it. So, and there's lots of ways we can do things. However, I want to share with you today some of the things that you need to know, because this is an exciting time. So if you're in the right place, you're in the right place. If you're a business owner and you need leads, if you're, a lot of my clients that I talk to They know they need to put content out there, whether a blog post or a podcast or live stream or video in general. And some of the challenges that come up all the time is like, I don't have a system. I don't have a solution. I don't have a process. So I want to help you create a process that you can use on a regular basis to actually produce results. So if you're here and you want a process, and if you have challenges booking calls or introducing yourself or getting connections or getting attention, or if you have a challenge with communities, actually putting communities together, if that's something that you're looking to accomplish, all of these things are really important for me to help you with. And you're going to learn a lot by hanging out with me today, because I want to dump a lot of information with you. And I want to this is an exciting time. I get pumped about this. And I want to help you create a strategy that you can use on a regular basis and utilizing video. And I want to share a couple of ways and methods you can actually create leads and conversations and a systematic approach to reaching out, following up, being present, and letting people know that you're there, and building an impact to be seen, to be heard, and build your authority and be talked about. So if this is of interest, that's great. If you're looking to get rich quick, instant gratification, instant, million followers and stuff like that, it's probably not a good place for you. You probably just need to drop off and go. So, yes, thank you, Junaid. Amen. I'm here, just not all here. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're unwilling to have fun and enjoy life, yeah, I'm probably not a good connection. And if you get upset if I put an offer in front of you that, so I could assist you with more details and more benefits, yeah, just drop off right now, because I don't want you to be upset with me, and I don't want to offend anybody. However, the whole point of being a pirate is that kindness is cool and smiles are free, and we can all work together to go in the same direction. Even though the storms may get, the ride may get rough, we can all stick together. We can all have a great time. We can all enjoy and appreciate each other's. We can enjoy each other's compassion, empathy, and a little bit of consideration, supporting each other, helping each other out, and doing all the great things that we can do together. So if you're down to it, let's go. Let's dive in, because welcome to the party. And I just want to make sure that if you don't know me, if you haven't run into me, or you haven't really heard my story, I want to share just a little bit of history with you, because this creative process that I've been on, it's been a lifelong effort, and I've spent years learning these things and crafting this culture and putting things together all my life. And it all started out when I was 11 years old, and I got my first drum set. I didn't come from a wealthy family. I was second of six, and I really, I was playing in pots and pans. My mom used to get upset. I'd pull the pans out of the cupboards and I would bang on the pans. And finally, they scraped enough together to get me one Christmas. It was a used drum set, but it was a beautiful drum set. It was the most amazing drum set in the world. And then I went on, I toured, I played music. Music was my life. It was everything I could do to put things together. And every day I played. I played almost every single day for 4 years in one band, and toured the Northwest and Canada, and we had a 33-foot Bluebird bus, and throw all the gear in there and go town to town to town and play these clubs. And it was an amazing opportunity, and it taught me a lot. And then one day I fell 3 stories off a billboard. I was working for a billboard company in Portland, Oregon, in the advertising space. I started in advertising Uh, I say I fell into advertising. That's what I did. I fell into advertising, and then it all changed after following 3 stories. And if you think about 3 stories and falling that far, I grabbed a hold of the ladder on the way down, broke 8 rungs of aluminum ladder, and it really made an impact. It made an impact on my life. So I should be, I could be dead, but I'm not. So I'm here to help you today. And things will never be the same. Things will never be the same because the reality is the struggle that we're in right now is developing the strength that you need for your future, for tomorrow. And so we need to keep learning. We need to craft these experiences that we're going through. And any challenges that you have in your life right now, we all go through challenges. We go through ups and downs. As a business owner, you never have 2 days the same. So I want to make sure that we have things that we can actually hold on to. And communication is absolutely critical. We have to think about what it is we do, how we do it, how we build trust, how we communicate. And you only have a few seconds before somebody drops off your stream and dives into something different. So we need to make sure that things are going on. And so video has changed my life, and it has changed my life in a couple of different ways. I've done 2-minute tips in 10 minutes or less. I have the Pirate Broadcast, the Pirate Syndicate, and some of these things, music, life, and growth. And I always surround it with kindness and gratitude, and to make sure that I understand you don't have to be here. You took the time to be here, and I really, truly appreciate it. I love that you're here. I love that you showed up. I love the opportunity for us to connect and collaborate on anything that you want. So that's what I'm all about. So I just want to get clear on a couple of things. What makes an impact? Because making an impact is what I'm all about, and I want to help you make an impact as well. And it matters because we all have a gift. We all have a message. We all have something that we have that is in our life that we have an opportunity to share. And I want to help you share it. And I want to help you get it out. And I want to help you get clarity around that. And it's important because we have an opportunity to build a legacy, to generate and help somebody else. And my mission in life is to help more people, help more people. So if this is you and you're interested in something like this, let's get you what you need. So what is it that you need? And a lot of times people tell me that they need just some support in getting clear on what it is they need to do next, how they build a system, how they put it together. What is it that they need next? How do I think through this process? So video blew my mind. And I know that, just starting this, I used to do podcasting. I used to live stream high school varsity sports and pro baseball, semi-pro baseball. I used to live stream it over AM radio. And that's how I got into podcasting years ago, 2013, 2014, did radio shows. I managed radio stations, and because I was in advertising, of course, fallen into advertising. And the reality is this is builds on itself. This actually creates an opportunity where we can actually identify who we need in to reach. And visibility is key, because with social media now, we have an opportunity to be visible. And you can be visible with video very quickly. And if you know that video actually generates a lot of interest and connections, it has for me, it can be for you. So, and then I use a tool, and this is a tool that I use all the time, and it's Dub. And it's a simple tool. It's a simple tool that I love to teach and share with you. So I'll be talking a little bit about that tool. It's not a requirement. It's not mandatory, but it is a tool I use. And I'll use this as an example as we go through this process, because it's absolutely important that you understand that you can identify the targets. Who do I want to talk to? Who do I need to make an impact with? Who do I want to share this information with? And then you'd have to develop your outreach program utilizing these tools. and make sure that, hey, Erica, thank you so much for being here. I wonder if this goes on. Will this go on here? I'm on a second screen. There we go. Michael Baker, faith without works is dead. Absolutely. Junaid, amen. Thank you so much for being here. So once we develop our outreach program, and Erica is really great. She's a sales machine. She's so excellent at it. If you're not following her, you need to follow her. And then the idea is that because you're putting things out there that are just like this information, you're adding value, you're creating content, you're being consistent, you're producing results, you're starting conversations. All of a sudden you start to attract and engage rather than chase and convince. So if you're familiar with that term, Ronald Earl Wilshire, used to do a podcast with Ronald Earl Wilshire in Houston, radio show. The R&R, I don't know, can't even remember the name of it. Sorry, Ronnie. But attract and engage is always better than chase and convince. Yeah. Hide the little sharing your screen bug. Yes. Hey, I can actually change that. How about if I change it to this, Junaid, since you're here and you are a video expert as well. So then, is that better? Let me hide that. Boom. Junaid, let me know if that looks better. Which one looks better? Tell me. I'm going to be doing a lot of these. Trust me, I'm going to do a lot of these because I'm going to get the word out. I'm going to get the word out. So the next thing we want to do is, explain why video is important. And my entire life changed when I started helping people with video because, I still do podcasting. I still edit audio. And a lot of people, one of the things that I have not shared elegantly is what I do to help people. And if you want a podcast, the way I help you start a podcast is by video. And it may say, well, podcast is audio. Why would you want to start with video? And here's the reason. And I'll get into this a little deeper, but the reason is because every video has audio, or it can have audio. And you can multi-purpose this content across multiple platforms and create an omnipresent experience for the users that want to follow you and want to connect with you. Because your personality is coming across and you need to know exactly what it is that you need to do. And the feedback loop that you create, this traffic circle, as I call it, is an opportunity where you can actually generate some feedback from your audience, your fans, your people, just like us. We all do it. This is perfect. Thank you, Junaid. Love it. I appreciate that. Looking for the perfect layout is always a challenge, right? So thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. And then, so let's talk about attraction first. We have to have something to say. And most of us hesitate that it's like, what do people want to hear me say? Well, that's the wrong approach. Think about what you enjoy and what you like doing. There are videos where people are, there's videos of all kinds. If there's a niche out there, you can find it. There's all kinds of people. Trucking, knitting, bowling, crafts, pocket knives, box openings, everything. All of these things are out there. There's somebody that has an interest in what you're doing or what you're good at or what you enjoy. Fly fishing, farming, beekeeping like Junaid. Junaid has some excellent content on beekeeping. And all of these things matter. It all matters. And I just don't want you to diminish your value in the planet, in the universe, as a result of feeling like it's not important, because it is. You are unique. You are an individual. You have a gift. You have a message. You have value in the world. And I want you to make sure you're sharing it. So the biggest challenge, though, is getting out of your own way. I've had clients that I've taught for weeks, and I said, just start up a YouTube channel. Just do a private video. Start it. You could do it on your phone. I'll show you how. Launch a YouTube channel. You don't even have to use a public channel. You can make it private. Practice. Just put something out there and generate that. Take the audio and then put it into a. In fact, if you go to the Pirate Syndicate and hit in the upper right-hand corner and hit courses, you can actually. I created a free stack of starting a podcast for free. And I give you all of the information, all of the technology required that you could create a podcast for free 99. And this is the kind of information I'll be sharing. And I got more in later. So I know we got a lot of things moving, and I'm probably way behind. So one tool that I love to use, and I'll be sharing more about it, and I teach a course on it, and I'll share a class on it at the end. But Dub is one piece of the technology stack that I love. They have a free course. They have a free, in fact, I'm giving a webinar with Dub with Ruben and the team tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'll be diving in more specifics on Dub. But I want to talk about the video piece of the puzzle. Beekeeping, cycling, woodworking, we all have a unique ability. Absolutely, positively, Junaid. And I love that. I love that. And give me back on a bike. I gotta fix a flat tire. I'm gonna start biking again. But the reality is Dub has, your content. It's an easy to start process. You could start on your phone. You could generate content very easily. You can do calls to action and everything about it. And you can actually use it on LinkedIn. And I know a lot of us are on LinkedIn. I like to, hey, Erica, love you. Take care. Got to run for a call. Be well. Be in touch. But the reality is we have this opportunity that is waiting for us. It's just knocking on our door. It's knocking on our door saying, share this stuff, create something. And Dub is also, you can actually track your content, your contacts, and get some responses back. You can develop libraries of messages. You can actually do things. And one thing I want to point out is all this stuff I'm talking about today. This is not a theory. This is stuff I do every day. I've been doing this for years. I started back in 2010 in Houston, Texas. When I was relocated from Seattle, I went to Houston, and all of a sudden, 6 months later or 3 months later, I don't know, it wasn't very long. The company I was working for did major cutbacks, from the downturn, bankruptcy, and I was left in Houston, Texas, no network, not knowing anyone, and I had to start over again. So this is, and I've always had a side hack and been building websites since 2007. And so I'm tech focused, and I have this creative urge, being a musician and all. But the reality is you could start these things. You could produce results. You could produce content. So I created the Pirate Broadcast because as a broadcaster in radio, if you don't have a license and you don't have permission, you're considered a pirate broadcaster. And that's how the pirate broadcaster. So if you're out of the box thinker and you want to do something else, you want to put yourself out there, you're in the right spot. You're in the right community, because I love people that are actually doing this and putting things out there in the world. So I really want to make sure that we're creating something that we can actually produce results with. I've created over 500 episodes of the Pirate Broadcast, and it's the only reason I was able to do that is because building systems, producing content with a system and an intent and a way that we can actually generate an outcome. So let me say that. You don't have to create anything that is more than, anything more than needed. And it's not difficult. Let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it super simple. Let's start with the basics. And here's the benefits of video. Benefits, there's a lot of benefits of video, and it's because it works and it's proven to work. And you can go through this. Video generate 300 more traffic on a site than any other formats. When I build a website now, I typically recommend that there's a video up at the top, a short video, a quick introduction to say, this is what we're doing here. This is why you're here. This is what you can learn by being here. Boom. And it's a way to gather attention, produce results, and keep moving forward. So just know that video does have some power and authority in there. So just to take a quick snapshot and a recap, engage with value. You can create referrals with video. I love introducing other people using Dub is the way I process this. It's not the only way, but that's the way I use it. Introductions. I love producing introductions to other people as a result of this. Develop authority, create visibility, 1% improvement, and just find your groove. Find out what works for you. It doesn't take a lot. And of course, kindness is cool. Smiles are free. Because that's just me. Because I have gratitude. And one takeaway. I just want you to know that, like I said, this is not a theory. And I've cracked the code on how to build these systems. And I'm always experimenting because I'm a professional squirrel hunter. And I know that paying attention is an investment for me. So I have to continue to work on it. However, I can help you develop some of these skills, some of these processes that you have in place, and also generate a workflow that works. So I want you to be successful. There again, going back to the idea, I want to help more people help more people. So let's keep going. So the obvious question, as it says, video strategy. How do you leverage the power of video? How do you leverage this, and how do you put it out there, and how do you create results with it? Well, I have created a cost-effective course that allows you the easiest way to use video to book calls, create business, and generate revenue. That's not the name of it, but it's pretty close. So I want to make sure that you have an opportunity for this. On the Pirate Syndicate, I'm starting to create courses. Some of you are familiar with this. And like I said, I created a course on the tech stack for a free podcast. If you want to venture down podcasting, DM me, connect with me, say yes. If this is something you're interested in, let me know. I'd love to assist you, and it's free. Just go to Pirate Broadcast or Pirate. Okay, slow down, Russ. The Pirate Syndicate. Hit courses and join the courses. And it's simple. It's easy. And all you have to do is follow a few simple steps. And one of the things that on people that have my courses, once you sign up for a course, free or paid, I actually have sessions 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, to actually do a Q&A. So you can jump in, ask questions, and be more than happy to answer anything you have in terms of questions and activities. So let's continue to do that. The bigger overarching point is that you can actually you have help. You have somebody here with years of experience, decades of experience on how to put this stuff together and generate, a little bit of attention, visibility, authority, and put things in perspective. And I've taken ownership of that because, I'm no longer going to hide behind the gates of whatever my insecurity and say, hey, I'm going to be doing this thing. Would you like to share it? No, it's out here. It's done. It's going. It's moving. I'm putting it out there, and I want to help you help more people. So this course that I'm offering, that you need to get into is, it's a step-by-step guide how to utilize. In this particular course, it's focused on dub and all the methods you can actually put in place. And the strategy behind it is also about how to use video in your life and in your business and in your messaging to generate a lot more content, a lot more visibility, a lot more authority. So this is really important for me to do this. And it's a 4-module course. I think right now I've got 21 I have 21 episodes in there, but it goes quick. They're only like 1 or 2 minute, I'm planting seeds. And then with the 3 days of Q&A, we can actually go back and forth and actually generate conversation and help you specifically with your goals and your mission and some of the challenges that you have. So it's the best of both worlds. A lot of people say, here's a course, go take it. Where I'm actually saying, here's a course, go take it, and then supporting you on the back end as well. So I've done masterminds, I've done workshops, I've done, everything in between. I've tested and experimented with this. Michael Baker, you can count on me. Thank you, brother. Love you. Thank you so much. But the overarching process of creating this outcome, this productivity, is that we go on the installation process. We talk about this free product. We look at the installation process. We actually optimize your process specifically with the with the Q&A sessions whenever you can attend, and I also have a Slack channel. So you're in a Slack channel, you're in the Q&A, you got the courses. So it's a super simple process. And then building workflows out. Everybody has a business that's unique in some way, but the strategy by building systems is the same. It's like we have to have an input and a result. Those outcomes need to be developed. And then it's about rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. A lot of people say I have a problem with this. I can't, I don't have leads. Well, it's probably a system that you're not optimizing to generate leads. It's a system that you're not optimizing to generate an outcome. And we go through that. And then after a period of time, when you get pieces of the puzzle in place, we work on growth. We continue to work on growth. And there's some other things that are in place. So weekly calls and Slack channel or support, the course is in place. And I have charged a lot of money in the past for this. I charge a lot of money for some of the strategy that I put in business owners. Thousands of dollars a month. I charge, I charged a lot of money for a lot less effort than this. And I want to put this in perspective because if I help more people, and go out with gratitude, this is what the result is. We all win. We all achieve results. We can all get things out there. So I'm not going to charge you thousands a month. And this is an investment. And think of this as an investment. Think of this as how it's going to be put together. It's not thousands. It's not even 500, but I'm putting this together for $297. This course on video and dub specifically. And I love dub. I'm a huge fan of dub, and that's why I have selected dub, because I use it every day. I use it all the time. And this is just a tool that you can use to achieve your results in using video. So I'm telling you, these courses and these classes, some of these are free. This is the courses that are in the Pirate Syndicate right now that I've just been generating a little bit here, a little bit there on the side, and generating an outcome for you to achieve your results. This is what I'm pouring into this. So I want to make sure that you know that this is real. This is going to continue to grow. This is going to continue to achieve results. And I've already asked several other people to be able to, or if they're willing to contribute to the courses in the Pirate Syndicate. And I think the answer is yes. So they're going to be bonuses every week. So I have Q&A calls 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I even do workshops on Saturdays on occasion. However, I'm putting in additional courses, little snapshots of different things all the time. You know, I used to do this. Well, I've done this for years. Somebody say, Russ, how do you do that? Or they'll send me a DM and they say, Russ, how do you do this? How do you do that? And I'll just create a little video and I'll just share it with them. Rather than doing that and having that evaporate into the ether and hopefully help somebody, I can actually capture it, put it into a course, and generate an outcome that you can use over and over. So be part of the community, be part of the Pirate Syndicate. And so like after every episode of the Pirate Broadcast, I say, join the Pirate Syndicate. Well, this is where I'm going. This is the outcome that I've been looking to achieve results with. And as always, you know, if you're not satisfied, I couldn't imagine why you wouldn't be satisfied. However, if you have, I'm more than happy to either make it right or make a refund. So it's not, there's no downside to this. However, one thing I do ask is that you put in the time and effort. I can help the helpless, but I cannot help the unwilling. If you're not willing to start, you'll never finish. Agreed? So, and also, just for this, I've actually put in a fast acting bonus. If you want to do this and you want to get started and you need a little extra boost, I charge $150 for an hour strategy call. I've charged $150 for a strategy call for the last 10 years. I haven't raised my rates, just $150. That way you have skin in the game. But what I'm going to do is, if you want to join this and you want to act now, just go ahead and know that I'll be scheduling an hour with you on a strategy session just to frame the entire concept of what we're doing together, why we're doing it, and how we could put it in place. Because I think it's really important for us to really understand that we have an opportunity here. You have a gift. Like I say, I keep saying this, and I will continue to say this. I've said it for years. You know how you go back in Facebook and you see things that come up? 7 years ago, kindness is cool, smiles are free. I used to say that then. And the reality is we don't know what other people are going through. We don't know what other people are struggling with. And I don't want you to struggle with some of the things that I've struggled with. And I want to help you, and I want you to be part of a community that is supportive, that is encouraging, that produces outcomes and results. There's no reason why we cannot and we should not produce results together. We can do great things. We can do great things together. Anyway, so this $297 This is just the tip of the iceberg. But the $297, I mean, $150 strategy call right off the bat. So you do the math. It's easy. It's a no-brainer. But you have to think about being able to engage with value, creating referrals instantly, developing your authority, your visibility, your ability to have a conversation, start a conversation, have people reach out and say, hey, I want to talk about, can we set up a call? People will start reaching out to you. I get calls, I get invites to call people, talk all the time. And the most important thing, I think is most important thing is for you to get someone to help you make improvements every single day. Just 1% every single day, marching through this process every single day. You just have to go through and make a difference, make it matter, make an impact, and share value. There's a lot of things out on the news that it's like the end of the world. And it's not the end of the world. It's the beginning of this opportunity that we can all share something positive. We can start sharing something unique. We can share something that is valuable, and we can put it out in the world. Help more people. Help more people. So you have a gift, you have a message, you have an opportunity in front of you. Now, what I want to do is I want you to make sure that if this is something of interest or something that you have an opportunity for, that there are no roadblocks. You have an opportunity to do this. So let me know. This is a simple investment. You have the opportunity to do this. You have the opportunity to make it okay. And I want to help you get your goals achieved, help you get the results you're searching for, make sure that you have an opportunity to make a difference in the world today. And with that, I just thank you for being here. And if you have any questions, you have any follow-up, you can go to thepiratessyndicate.com/courses. Just go to the course. I should have, do I have it in here at all? Let me see. I was so excited about sharing this that I didn't necessarily, oh, here we go. Boom. The Pirate Syndicate. I hope this works. As a creative, I'm always updating and evolving. And you always know you can count on, just reaching out and connecting. I'll always get back to you. And I love you. And if you have any questions, let me know in the chat window. So, and you may or may not be there. But the reality is that, the reality is we can do this together. We have an opportunity to make it matter. We have an opportunity to make an impact, because I love the fact that we are here together. We are here making a difference. And so with that, reach out, connect. Junaid, the link works. Awesome. Appreciate it. And I got a bunch of courses in there that are free. I got to do some tweaks always, add some more courses. I've got this workflow down that it's going to start flowing really easily. And so if there's a special course you want to learn something about, I'll drop it in there, and then we can work from there. So Junaid, Michael, you can count on me. I love that. Thank you so much. You're generous. I love that. Thank you, Junaid. This has been an awesome adventure, and I really do appreciate the community. I love being here. I love contributing back. I love giving back to the individuals that need help and assistance in their journey. So with that, thank you so much, and be well and be in touch, because you know why. Kindness is cool and smiles are free. So you enjoy the day. Take care. Should I do an outro? Let me do an outro. Thank you for joining the Pirate Broadcast. If you found this content valuable, please like, comment, and share it across your social media channels. I would love the opportunity to help others grow in their business. The Pirate Syndicate is a platform where you show up, we produce the show. It's that easy. If you want to be seen, be heard, and be talked about, join the Pirate Syndicate today. Thank you. Love you all. Take care.